There we go. We are live. Okay, guys, my name is Miracle. This is Dmitry. He lives in Russia. I live in the US. We are having an English pronunciation lesson today.
Yeah.
Tomorrow is when we will redo the grammar one. All right, so I just had to restart my computer because I keep having problems. Yo tengo problemas. So I have to reopen all of my programs and waiting for OneNote to open. There we go. Okay. All right, so in terms of exercises, what we did that worked, we've done two things. We've put your fingers under your ears, and we've done this chewing exercise, and those two seem to have worked for you really nicely. So, now the inside of your mouth needs to move as you're chewing, or you get You hear? Nothing's really moving. Your muscles have to move inside. Yeah. Now, as you chew, make the space bigger and rounder and fuller. Yeah, like that. Yeah. You're kind of stuck. Yeah, what we're doing is trying to get you to move and shape the muscles inside, not here, but on the inside. Mm, mm. Yeah, now use those muscles and say, hi.
Hi.
Hi. Not like that. Let them move. Hi.
Hi.
More like that. Now, it's a little unnatural because you don't know how to move them yet, but the idea is that you move them. What's wrong with this stupid computer? That's the idea, is that you move them. Hi.
Hi.
Ho. No, you don't move them and freeze them. Ho. You move them. Hi.
Hi.
Yes, like that. You move them while you're speaking. You don't move them before you speak and then freeze them. Hi, how are you? I'm great. Yeah, you don't do that. You have to move while you're speaking. Hi.
Hi. Hi.
Yeah, doesn't it feel different?
Yes.
Yes. It gives you really natural English instead of that frozen. Come here. You know, like, oh, instead of that frozen stiff sound. It looks like your new laptop works.
Uh,
It looks like it works really well. It's picking up every movement that you make.
yeah, but it's a stupid camera. It's
That's okay. Take a minute and fix it. It's okay.
oh, great.
You got it?
Yeah.
Okay, so do you understand what we are doing with the muscles on the inside?
Yeah.
Okay. Way.
Way.
Way. Way.
Way.
Uh-huh. We need to make it frozen. Way. Way.
Way.
Mm, way.
Mm, way.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be hard. Way. It's really soft because you have to move. So it's really soft. If you do this, you can't move the way you need to. Way. You can't move. Way.
Way.
Okay. That is number what?
It's long A sound.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what number?
First A.
Number one.
Oh yeah, it's number one.
If I say
Okay.
which one is it, then you can say it's the
The
first one.
first one. Yeah.
Okay, let's try. Mm, whoa.
Mm, mm, whoa.
Good. It doesn't have to be hard. Whoa. Mm, whoa.
Mm, whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa. Mm,
Mm, whoa.
mm, whoa.
It's too hard.
Still hard?
Whoa. Whoa. It's just like, oh my God. So strong. You just need whoa.
Whoa.
I think you're still doing your O down here. Whoa. You are. Our O is here.
Whoa.
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 Yeah, we don't shape and open. We shape here, but we don't really pronounce the O here. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Uh-huh. Which number is that?
Mm, I think it's number four. Long
Uh-huh.
O.
Very good. Very good. Wee.
Mm, mm, wee.
Wee.
Mm, wee.
Ah, your tongue. Wee.
Yeah.
Wee.
Wee.
Yeah, there's something you're doing in your throat. It's like,
Mm,
wee, I think you're trying to make the song softer here. Wee.
yeah. I
Yeah.
feel.
Yeah, you're kind of like squeezing and making a small. You don't want to do that. You
Mm,
want to
wee.
use less
Wee.
air.
Wee.
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 Yeah, it's about controlling your air from your stomach or a diaphragm. So don't shoot the air out. Wee! Like, don't do that. Just wee.
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 Better. Which number is that?
Mm, I think it's number two. Long E.
Very good. Number two, long E. Okay.
Mm,
You.
mm, you.
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 Okay, which number is that?
It's number five. Long U.
Number five.
Number five. Long
Yeah.
U.
Do you know Swedish? You've got sort of a Swedish intonation.
No.
It's number 5. Long yo. You're doing a different intonation. Number 5. Make it round. Number 5.
Number 5.
Long you.
Long you.
Yeah, so what you're doing is instead of making it round, you're going straight up. It's number 5. Long you. You're going up like that. You do want to go up for English, but you want to make it round when you go up. Round, not just straight up. Straight up sounds Swedish.
Actually, I'm trying to make it round.
Okay, when as you're trying to make it round, your air has to flow in a round pattern. Your shape is round, I think. Your shape is round. But if your air goes straight up, we don't hear how round it is. All we hear is what the air is doing. So if the air goes straight up, that's all we hear. When the air goes around, now we hear how round it is.
I can't understand how I can make air moving round.
Oh, that's why we do this. Mm. Your air moves. It doesn't. That's going straight up.
Mm, it's not round. It's more likely sinusoid.
So what?
You know how I Google it. Okay. Let's see. Oh no, it's not this. No, no,
Okay.
no.
Okay.
It's not serious.
Oh, you're trying to say sinus,
Sinus, yeah,
like a
mathematical.
nasal sound?
Uh, no, no. Google.com. No, sinus.
Okay. It needs to be round. It has to be round. If it's not round, it's not going to be natural. So we have to keep working with that shape.
I mean, it's going up like on hill, then back down. Yeah, from
If you do
here.
that, if you do that, you're not going to get our sound. What you're talking
No.
about is, hello, how are you? Now I'm going up and down, up and down. That's up and down. What we are doing
Mm,
is round. It's round. Hello. The air moves. You just have to picture it in your head. Here we go. Let's do it. Mm.
okay. Mm,
Mm.
mm,
Yes. Mm.
mm,
Why?
why?
Do you see?
Not actually.
Oh, I see
Mm,
it. That's round.
mm.
That sounds good. It was a little hard, but the shape was really good. It's not why, why. It was why.
Why?
Yes. Now your air is doing this inside of your mouth in a round shape. It's really
Hmm.
important. When the air goes straight out like that, it sounds like yelling or screaming to us. It sounds like you're
Mhm.
like yelling or screaming. But when the air
Mhm.
is able to move inside of your mouth, then that's when you get the full round. That's how you get that. And you don't learn this unless you're a native. I've never seen anyone teach this before, to be honest with you. So it's a
We
little
don't. We don't.
difficult. Yeah, it's a little difficult to explain, but the terminology that I've come up with is that it's round. Maybe I will change that wording later, but there's something there. Well, whatever I call it, if I call it a square box, if I call it a nail on the floor, I want you to understand what I'm talking about. Forget the name of it. I want you to understand the feeling of it. Because when you speak straight out like this, that's Russian, Polish, German, Portuguese. Straight out like this. Very hard. Indian. Ah,
Mhm.
ah, ah. English is not like that. You have to go in that
Mhm.
round
Mhm.
space, that round circle.
Mhm.
If you don't have that,
Uh,
your English is not going to sound natural.
uh, I think I understand about this process, and I will try to describe it later.
Okay. Well, for now, I just need for you to do it because because your muscles have to do this in order to really get it. It's not something that's in your head. Your body has to do it. Okay, let's go. Way,
Way,
way.
way.
Yes. It's a
Yeah,
little hard starting out. Way. You're here starting out. Relax. Way.
way, way.
Now, you've got that thing in your throat where you're going, way, you're holding it like this. Don't do that because the air can't move. Way,
Way,
way.
way.
Something. Here, I want you to hear. I think I've played this guy for you before. Here, I want you to hear him. This is one of my students who's working on this process, and he's Polish. I'm pretty sure I've played him for you before, but I want you to hear what's happening with his voice, and maybe it will help you since he's a guy. And this is what is happening over time with his voice.
Albert Einstein, March 14th, 1879 through April 18th, 1955, was a German-born theoretical
Okay, this was
physicist.
him when he started.
Albert Einstein, March 14th, 1879 through April 1955, was a German-born theoretical physicist who developed the general theory of relativity.
This is him after.
Mm-hmm.
Albert Einstein, March 14th.
Do you hear that thing in the throat I'm talking about?
Albert Einstein. Yeah.
You have to let that go. Albert. It needs to be Albert. You have to get this full round sound. You have to think round. Stop trying to fix my technique. you're you're like, I'm going to tell you what it is later. I'll describe it for you. You need to be thinking round. That's the only thing you need to be thinking because any other shape will not work. Albert, 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 Albert. The only shape that will work is a round one. You're holding Albert, Albert, Albert. You have to open and make it round. Stop holding. Right here. Eh. Mm.
Albert.
No, 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 no.
Albert.
No, 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 no.
No.
Mm.
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 Way.
Way.
Yeah,
Way.
that's it. That's it. Way.
Way.
No, 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 no. No, no, no. You're trying to copy his sound. Don't do that. You need to learn the technique. It's not wee. Don't try to copy the sound. Learn the technique, and then your sound will come out because you want to speak with your voice, not someone else's. So learn the technique, and then your voice comes out. Don't try to copy his voice. Wee.
Way.
That's better. Wee.
Way.
Try it again after chewing. Wee.
Way.
You're not really getting the exercise. Not. There's something really important here that's going to help you with your shape. Open.
Mm. Way.
Wee.
Way.
Okay. Wee.
Way.
That's better. It sounds open and round and relaxed and natural. Wee.
Way. No.
Remember, your W doesn't have to be hard. It's not. Whoa. It's just here. Wee.
Way.
Wee.
Way.
Much better. Your throat is
Okay.
relaxing. Yes, it's more open. You're not really getting the round shape, but at least you're not doing the wee. You're not holding like this right now. So it sounds more open and natural. You don't have the round shape yet, but you're not grabbing. So I'm really happy with that. Why?
Why?
You're grabbing for the W. Wah, ah. Why?
Why?
Uh-huh. Why?
Why?
Uh-huh. Why?
Why?
Your shape needs to go up. Wah, 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 why?
Why? Why? Why? Hmm?
Wah, wah, wah. Can you come behind that? Wah, wah. Not wah, wah, ah, ah. Wah, wah.
Why? Why? Why?
Why?
Why?
Yes. Why?
Why?
That's better. You don't have the shape yet, but you're getting the openness and you're not grabbing in your throat. Remember, if it feels comfortable, it's probably wrong. Not comfortable. If it feels like natural, if it's something that you're used to doing, then that's just called
Mhm.
Russian. So it has to feel weird, and you have to remember all the weird stuff that you're doing. It has to feel strange. Okay, any questions so far?
Nope.
Okay, we are going to do two more, and then I want you to read something, and I want to see how your reading is coming along. So long O and long U. Number 4. Whoa.
Wow.
Whoa. Oh, oh. Whoa.
Wow. Wow.
That's pretty good. It's a little hard, but it's more open than normal. Whoa.
Wow.
Whoa. Oh, oh. Whoa.
Wow.
Whoa.
Wow.
Nice. Whoa.
Wow.
Yeah, use your air. Whoa.
Wow.
Yeah, now remember that, and here's a link for you so you can open the article. Remember that it doesn't have to be hard. You're going for shape, not, not, I'm going to make this so strong. Yeah, you don't want to do that. You're going more for shape. Whoa.
Wow.
Does that feel more comfortable?
Wow. No.
Okay, let's try it again. Whoa. Go up instead of out of your throat. When you come out of your throat, that's Russian technique. Go up. Whoa.
Wow.
That's what we're looking for. That is really nice. You have to, what you're doing is you're trying to change your brain when you speak English. You want your brain to start doing this, becoming round with the sounds, not coming out like this, because English sounds cannot be pronounced in the throat. That's how you hurt yourself. It really hurts.
Mhm.
Yeah. I can tell you, God, I'm not good at any of my languages. I mean, I study so many. I wouldn't say I'm really good at any of them. I do okay with Spanish. But for each one of them, there's a different shape. Para español está aquí. I speak down here for Spanish.
Mhm.
For Korean, I had to speak not here like in English, but more like this. 네, 맞아요. You hear? I feel like a kid. I had to speak up
Yes.
there for Korean because the sounds are softer. And I mean, we have soft sounds, but they have even softer sounds.
Mhm.
감사합니다. 감사합니다. 안녕히 계세요. I feel like a kid when I do that. That's what we would say in English, but that's their pattern. So I can't
Mhm.
do this. 감사합니다. They would think I was yelling at them. They would go, "What the hell is wrong with you? Why are you yelling at me?" Because the language feels different. So Spanish
Mhm.
for me, when I switch to Spanish, I come down here a little. English is here. I'm comfortable there. And then Korean is up here. And Farsi is, I don't know where Farsi is. I'm still trying to figure it out. I still can't get that thing. I'm trying. But do you see, I can't just change my pronunciation. I have to, in my head, in my body, I have to change the way the language feels. It's not just pronunciation. Okay, your last one is long U. You.
Mm, You.
Uh-huh, uh-huh. Don't tense your tongue. Don't tense your tongue. Use your air. You and those faces. You make the weird. I thought I made faces. Use your air instead of tensing your tongue when you say you. You. Don't tense your tongue. Use air. Mm, you.
Mm, You. No.
No, no,
Mm,
no.
You.
You is here.
You.
You, not yo. Yo.
You.
Yes, yes. Try again. You.
You.
Bu,
Bu.
Q,
Q.
Q, Q,
Q.
do,
Tu.
fru.
Fru.
Sorry. Few,
Fu.
Hugh.
Who.
You're doing more her, her. You're opening. For this sound, you need to close. You see my mouth? You,
You.
not, yeah, not yo. You.
You.
That's it. That's it. Okay, let's go to this article and get you to read and see what's happening with your sounds. Okay. Okay, please read the first paragraph.
First, there was the drinkable book that purifies water, and now this ordinary looking billboard that supposedly cleans 100,000
Good. No S. 100,000.
100,000
Mm-hmm.
cubic meters
Long U.
or
Cubic.
cubic meters or 3.5 million cubic feet of air
Cubic.
cubic
Mm-hmm.
per day.
Mm-hmm.
To put it
Good.
in perspective, that is the equivalent
Good. You fixed it.
of the amount of purification provided by 1020 mature trees.
Try. What is that number there?
1020.
Ooh, okay, the number. Okay, how do you read? Uh-oh. Are you there? Okay, he got kicked out. Just waiting for Dmitry to come back. Oh, I can try him on Skype. Dmitry. Dmitry. We are Waiting for Dmitry to come back. He got disconnected. Dmitry. Okay, I don't know where he is. I have no idea what he's doing. And I didn't hear him beep out either. That was really strange. Okay. All right, so what I will do is share my screen and read this article and wait for him to come back. Okay. First, there was the drinkable book that purifies water, and now this ordinary looking billboard that supposedly cleans 100,000 cubic meters or 3.5 million cubic feet of air per day. To put it in perspective, we should say to put it into perspective, that is the equivalent of the amount of purification provided by 1,200 mature trees, or we might say 1,200. So you have 12 and then 100. So you can say 1,200. Okay, there's Dmitry.
Hello.
Well,
Hello.
hello. I just thought I would read and wait for you. I was
Oh,
just going to read and wait for you to come back.
sorry, my battery is dead.
Wait. My battery not is dead. It died. Past tense.
Uh, yes, it died because it dead.
Oh, you mean it's still dead?
Yeah, it's
Okay. All right. Okay. So, do you see what's happening as you're reading? Your throat is more open. Your brain is changing the way that you produce sounds. Did you
yeah,
notice?
yeah,
It's
yeah.
a slow process, but those exercises help your throat to just open and relax. Open and relax. And after they open and relax, they will become rounder. And that is a clean English sound. It's the full round sound that you want for English.
Yeah, I'm like learning how to working again. Again,
Yeah.
I'm thinking about every sound, every movement of my throat, and
Mhm.
about difference between the zoo
Yeah,
is
you're thinking of a lot. Yeah, you're thinking about a lot. That's why we do the exercises so that you can train your brain for using the air. So that way you don't have to think about it so much, hopefully. Are you going to learn any other languages, do you think?
uh, I really want to learn German language
German
and Latin.
and Latin. Okay.
Latin?
Latin,
Yeah.
okay, well, I was going to make an example. Latin is a little bit more difficult to use here, but German, here's what I would say. And people call me crazy, but this is what I believe. 3 months to learn the sounds. They call me crazy, but this is what I believe. Take 3 months to learn the sounds.
Mm,
I mean, how to read them, and they're really close to your language. I think the pronunciation and the placement, it's not the
yeah.
letters, it's not the letters, but the sounds of the two languages. It's not
Mhm.
like English and Chinese. Those sounds are very different. But Russian and German, the
Yeah,
sounds are
it's
very
very, very, very
similar.
close. Very, yeah.
Exactly. So, what you want to do is take 3 months. This is my recommendation. 3 months to learn the sounds. Like, learn how to write the letters, And whenever you see this letter, like this letter, it can make what sounds? A,
Mhm.
A, Ah, That one letter can make these 5 sounds. You
Mhm.
need to learn all of those. Take 3 months to learn that. And then take 3 months mouth and throat placement so that you know not only the sounds, but you know where they fit in your body, how they feel. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to
Mhm.
say, hola. That's English. Hello. Hola. That's English, not Spanish.
Yeah.
Spanish is hola. That's a different feel. It's not, oh, this is English up here. Oh my gosh, yeah, hi. Hi. Everything moves.
Mhm.
Spanish is short. Hola, ¿cómo estás? It's short. I have to get a feel for that. I think if
Mhm.
you spend 3 months learning the sounds and learning the keyboard, how to type, and then 3 months learning the feel, you're still not going to be native, but you've got a really good start. Now you can go into grammar and vocabulary. You should not be doing grammar and vocabulary for any language if you don't even know the alphabet. God Almighty, what are we doing when we teach language? Why are you teaching me like Japanese verb conjugation when I don't even know the alphabet? It makes no sense.
Mhm.
If you do it this way, I think it gives you more of an opportunity to really get the language. If you don't do it this way, then you learn whatever language. You learn German phrases, German vocabulary words, German whatever, German conversation. You learn all of those things with an accent. Now, as you fix your accent, you have to change all of your vocabulary, all of your verb
Yeah.
conjugations, all
Yeah.
of your conversational. You have to take, and that takes years. That
Yeah.
takes years. So you can take 6 months in the beginning, six
Mhm.
months in the beginning, and learn these things. While you learn these things, maybe you can read grammar on your own, but your focus should really be getting a handle on the language. That is my belief. People call me crazy, but I think to do it the other way is ridiculous. Because if you spend 2 years learning English or German or Russian with the wrong sounds, that's another 2 to 3 years to unlearn your bad habits.
Uh, yeah. I don't know. It's mm, mhm. Mhm. Mm. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
But
quite
um we call it, I'm being technical here. We say unlearn because you have to stop your bad habits.
yeah.
Then you relearn, which is learn new habits. So you have to do both. You can't just learn
Yeah.
new habits. You have to stop the bad habits first. How long does that
Yeah.
take?
Yeah, I totally agree with you because this it's what I going through right now with you.
Mm-hmm.
I unlearn and then relearn how to speak correct in English.
Correctly.
Correctly, yeah, correctly.
Mm-hmm. This is what I am going through.
What yeah, I'm going.
What I
Mhm.
am going through. Okay, so you're getting the hang of this open, round feel, which is, well, open. You're not round yet, but you're open. So what I want to do is let's go back to the article, and I want you to read after me, and let's see how this goes. Okay, you ready? Oh, and
Yeah.
this right here, by the way, what I was doing was I was trying to get you to say 200, not 20.
200. I said 20. Oh.
Yeah,
Oh, I
you
see
said
me.
20. Yeah. You see you?
Mhm.
I'm sharing my screen. Yeah. This is 200. So you can say 1,200
1,200.
or
Yeah.
you can say 1,200.
00. 1,200.
Yes.
Mm.
Hmm.
Mm.
Yeah. So you can
Mhm.
say 1,200, but that's a mouthful. So most natives would just say 1,200.
Hmm.
Now you can't do
It's very,
that.
very interesting.
Huh? Go ahead.
Uh, oh, oh. Because in Russia we can say 900, but we cannot say 1,200. Yeah, so
Oh,
it's different. It's a little,
really?
yeah.
So you can say 900. You can
Mm.
say, whoops. You can say
But
999
yeah, but then it 1,000, not,
only.
yeah.
You can't say 1,100
Mm,
in
in
Russian.
some uh, sometimes it's possible, but it's not common
I see.
usage.
It's very common here because it's easier than saying, watch, hold on. And it's really because it's easier. That's why we do it. Let me show you. So you have 1,100, or you can say, mm,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
so you can say 1,100, or you can say 1,100. And so because
Hmm.
it's easier, we just go with 11.
Hmm. Gotcha.
Okay. Okay, please read after me. First there was the drinkable book.
First there was the drinkable book,
Book.
but
Aha, stay open like that. First there was
thought there was
first.
third, thirst.
Are you doing a TH?
Oh, yeah.
It sounds like you're
Yeah, yeah,
saying,
yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, it's my mistake. First,
use your ER
first,
sound. Aha. First. Oh, sorry.
oh, first,
There was
there was
the drinkable book
the drinkable book
that purifies water.
that purifies water.
Remember long U? You.
You
Purifies.
purifies,
Use your ear. Purifies water.
pur, pur, purify, purifies water.
You're trying to say pure, poor,
Uh-huh.
pure.
Pure.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
purifies.
Purifies.
Yeah, now when you have weird letters like that, because that is kind of weird, you have to keep your air going. So you can't get stuck in your throat like pure, pure. Use your air. Purifies
Purifies
water.
water.
And now,
And now
this ordinary looking,
this ordinary looking,
ordinary, relax your throat, ordinary looking
ordinary looking
billboard
billboard
that supposedly cleans
that supposedly cleans
100,000
100,000
cubic meters or
cubic meters or
you hear the long U there? Cubic meters or
cubic meters or
good. 3.5 million
3.5 million
cubic feet of air
cu- cubic feet of air
per day.
per day.
To put it into perspective, it should be into. It says in, but it should be into. To put it into perspective,
To put it into perspective,
uh-uh.
into
To put it, don't hold your throat like that. Relax.
put
To put it
to put it
Yeah, and what you'll notice is, let me show you. You are controlling your sound here. To put it, you're controlling the sound here.
mm,
When you let this go, your sounds still need shape. How are you going to shape them? To
mm,
put it, yeah. You notice that Americans move their mouths a lot.
mm,
Have you ever noticed that? We move our mouths a lot.
yeah,
We
yeah,
are shaping our words. Our air is here. We are shaping here. So don't hold here. To put it into perspective,
to put it into perspective,
that is the equivalent of
that is equivalent of
the amount
the amount
of, of,
of
what sound is that?
log O.
Long O is O.
Mm, mm,
This is
of log A.
let me show you.
It's not O.
Sun.
Ah, yes, short. It's short U.
Yeah, so it's a little tricky because
Mm,
it's spelled with an O, but we pronounce it like a schwa. Of.
Of
Good. Purification
purification
provided by
provi provide provided by
provide provide.
provided by
Yeah, how does that feel when you do that?
uh, it's nice. I
Okay.
like out here, but it's very big consumption of air.
It's because you haven't learned how to use your air yet. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. Yeah. So
So
you will lose air very quickly. Are you
yeah,
dizzy?
uh, not yet, but it's funny because I say one word and then
All your air is gone. Yeah.
ooh,
So
it's
here's what's
fun.
happening. This is why I'm trying to get you to go up. Because
Mhm.
when the air goes up, you're going out. Watch. Happy birthday.
Mm.
Happy birthday, 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 happy birthday. You're going straight out. Happy birthday.
Uh-huh.
And all your airs. That's why I'm trying to get you to go up. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. The air going up is really going to help you. It helps you with shape. It helps you to consume air. We have to get you to go up. That chewing exercise is supposed to help you too. Mm. So that you can feel the air going upwards. Mm.
Mm. Mm. Oh, hypnosis. No, strange.
Happy.
Happy.
Look at my mouth. Look at my mouth. Happy.
You and thinking. I'm think
Happy.
a sound in your
Okay.
image.
Do you see my
Mhm.
mouth? My mouth is not. My mouth is. That gives me shape. Your air is coming right out of your mouth. Happy.
Mm.
Happy.
Yeah.
Happy. Shape your mouth. Try
Ha
again.
happy.
Yes. You have to use the
Ha
muscles. Use the
ha
muscles
ha
inside of your mouth.
ha. Ha. Interesting.
Yes, because you're not using your throat anymore. You have to
Uh,
use something. You have to use the muscles inside of your mouth.
uh, I started feel some muscle on above my tongue. I don't know how that goes.
Probably your soft palate, but they're all kind of grouped together. Oh, you know what? I have to go. I have to start Anne's class.
Oh yeah, well, out
Thank
of
you for
time.
those of us who joined us today. Yes, we are both crazy, but we get
Yeah.
results. People are like coming
Yeah.
and going during the class. I know they think we're crazy, Dmitry, but here's the thing: is he gets results, and so that's all I really care about. Thanks
Yeah.
for joining us. Hope you guys
Right.
learned something. If you need help with something, just send a note. Okay, Dmitry. So I will see you next time. See you tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Yeah. See you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye.